Oh boy, did I ever step in it this time, folks. As I mentioned last week, the owner of the studio, Pinky, wanted to appear on the channel. And initially I said yes, but then I changed my mind and decided that I didn't want him on the channel anymore, and a huge fight ensued. I ended up putting him on a barge and sending him out to sea. I have no idea what he's up to now, but I would imagine he's dead. It's not all good news though, as now I'm being hunted by Greenie, the only police officer in the entire country of Murgastonia. And I know what you're thinking, hey, why don't you just kill him, Chris? Well, I could, but in Murgastonia, murder of a police officer will get you 6 to 8 months in prison, and I don't want to do that. Anyways, this week, we call our old friends JJ, Jeremy, and ChrisX, plus a new sketch called Babies. First though, Matt Connarton doesn't think our pranks are very good. Let's check in as he gets a prank call from somebody else claiming to be Melania Trump, plus a call from the Bung Brigade. That's right, a group who love to say the catchphrase Slimey Bung. Check it out.
Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Rick? Rick, is it you?
You're looking for Rick?
Rick?
Oh,
Is
Matt.
that you? Oh, it is.
This sounds like, is this Melania?
I have to keep voice down.
No, we haven't heard from you in a while, Melania. How are you? Why do you have to keep your voice down?
Locked up.
You've been locked up? Or knocked up? What did you say?
My hubby can be so mean.
Oh, I
So mean to me.
your husband has you up. That explains why we haven't seen you recently.
He's afraid ICE come get me and deport.
ICE is going to deport you? My goodness. Now, I would think, Melania, as the president's wife, as first lady of our nation, you might, there might be a loophole there or something. Carol Becker says she doesn't, Melania hung up. Carol Becker says she doesn't get this joke. Carol says this is really awful to listen to.
I know what you mean. I also.
Very deeply disturbed by hearing the turmoil that Melania apparently is going through, if that really was her. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hello, it's Melania again.
Oh, Melania, you sound much better. You sound calmed down. You sound, is everything?
Yeah, everything's fine now. I just wanted to call back and continue my very funny prank call that was very well thought out and very good.
So wait a minute. So are you suggesting, Melania, that you're actually calling back and but before calling back, you put some thought into what you're doing, and that's why you're speaking in an audible tone with which I and the audience can hear you and all that. Is that what you're
suggesting, Melania?
Yeah, and I just wanted to get all of my accolades for my very funny prank call, and
Yes.
I also wanted to ask, I was curious if I could please get a large pepperoni, you fuck.
No, that was yes, that was. I don't know if I need to bother to hit the dump button. I kind of cut him off before. I suspected what was going on there. That's that's a friend of ours who likes to call, and he's doing this. He's combining the food ordering with the swearing because he's super clever and all that. So. I don't know if the ghost of John McCain would approve of that, there, friend.
Absolutely not.
All right, so.
Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Slimey Bung.
Slimey Bung?
You got it. Slimey Bung.
Where are you from, Slimey Bung?
Slimey Bung.
Okay. Thank you. All right, there you have it. That was Slimy Bung, ladies and gentlemen. There's a joke in there, but I don't want to get in trouble. Oh, Carol Becker in the Facebook live chat says Slimy Bung. Carol's a fan of Slimy Bung. I am too, actually. I mean,
The name alone.
you had me at Bung. What can I say? Stefan Philbrook says, Bung Bung Bun Bun. Bum. Slimy Bung. Slimy Bung.
His name is Slimy Bung, and he's just looking for some slimy fun. Nobody knows just where he's calling from. They just know that there's slime on his bum. Take him to the slime.
Slimy Bung? Slimy Bung?
Slimy Bung?
Slimy Bung. Sometimes we don't even plan to get JJ on the episode, but then a lone wolf from the Lone Wolves calls him on his own and we get some great footage and we gotta share it with you. Check it out. Rockin' better shoes than you, loving the JJ crew.
Caller, I'm not sure where they're from, but I think it's North Dakota. Hello, North Dakota.
You're on the JJ McCartney show.
Hello, JJ. Hello.
Yeah, you're gone, Chris. Nice try, though, moron. Okay, we've got a caller. It says Port St. Joe, Florida. Who's the caller?
Hey, my name is Jeff. I'm calling from Florida.
You're from where?
From Florida.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, I was hoping to pick up on the homeschooling thing that your last caller was talking about. I actually have a young son, and my wife and I decided that we wanted to homeschool him after he had we had him in a public school, and then that didn't really work out for a number of reasons. We moved him into a private school, and the straw finally broke the camel's back at the private school when they decided to force my son to wear a shirt that he didn't.
Yeah, I thought so, you moron. Yeah, I'm not going to show you any kindness for trying to spin a yarn like that. And I knew exactly where you were going when you said about instead of about.
You moron.
I got to say, if you actually do have a son, then I feel really sorry for your son because he's got a completely screwed up role model in front of him. If you have a son, which I doubt you probably could figure out how to use the equipment to make one. But if you do, I feel really sorry for that kid.
I really do.
All right.
Sometimes it's fun to do stuff that's not even pranks, but it's actually just something else comedy related that is known as a sketch. Here's a little sketch called Babies. Check it. Check it out now.
Hey, baby band, how's it going?
I'm good.
You still drinking your milk straight out of the titty?
Yeah.
Man, that's great. They got me drinking this formula stuff, and they got it in a fake titty, and it's like, I want the fresh stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, are you still carrying that blanket around with you all the time?
Yeah, it makes me comfortable.
And that's kind of pathetic. It's like you think it's a person or something. You gotta knock that off.
But you're always crying.
Yeah, but that's because I can't process everything that's going on around me, so I struggle to deal with it emotionally, and I just sort of lash out. But don't you always shit your pants?
Yeah.
ChrisX has recently returned to the channel, and we should now check in with the man known as ChrisX, aforementioned, and see how he deals with a call from the world famous Bung Brigade. Check it out.
Break it down.
Trump is not a perfect man. I know he's not, and he's far from it. But that being said, he was a far better person. for that office.
And then he is fighting him out, isn't he?
Isn't he? All right, thank you for the call, Bill. Let's go to Casey listening in Bel Air. Casey, thanks for hanging on. Welcome to
The Voice of Texas.
So much, sir, for taking my call. I am amazed on how much you are doing for the great state of Texas and the great area of Houston, Texas. Thank you so much, sir.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Casey.
Thank you, sir. So my main comment is Slimey Bung.
Okay, thank you for the call. I appreciate it. Let's go to Greg listening in Sugarland. Hey, Greg, thanks for hanging on. Welcome to
The Voice of Texas.
Big Jim Fridge has started a group called the Dookie Boys. They love calling up and saying poo-poo and pee-pee and other very childish things. And let's check in as they call Jeremy Hanson, the monster himself, and give him a little dookie action.
Is this a troll? Is this a troll?
Hey, Jeremy, this is your friend Jim from New Mexico. How are you doing today?
How are you doing, Jim? What do you got to say about it?
I'm doing pretty good. I've had a good day today. Okay. So, I'm scared that these brown shirts they're getting too much power, you know? Kind of all these accusations against Trump and everything. Around my house, we don't have any time for any brown shirts. But we do have plenty of time for brown shorts. Poo-poo.
Told you, folks. It is what it is. You know what? They've got to make their money somehow. And they got to piggyback. Piggyback off the listeners of the show, and that's fine. That's fine. Let them do their thing, because remember, folks, you got to feel bad for them, because the world will always need
ditch diggers.
It is what it is. Oh, look at that. We are going to break, folks. We will be right back.
All right, let's check back in with Matt Connarton as he gets another call from the Bung Brigade, plus Big Jim Fridge calls in to complain, and finally Will calls in, and that just ends everything, as Will usually does. Check it out.
Hello, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hey, it's Jeremy, sir.
Jeremy, huh?
Yes, sir.
Jeremy who?
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
All
yes,
right.
sir.
What can I do for you, Jeremy?
Well, sir, I have a big poo-poo in my pants right now, sir. It's a massive poop. Can you please help me out, sir? It's a massive poo-poo.
All right. Well, good luck.
Time to cut that up.
There we go. Well, now, hold on. I have some sympathy for Jeremy, because that can be very uncomfortable.
What? Pee-pee? You used the P word. You didn't hear it.
He said poop?
Not just poop. He said number one, too, begin with a P. Didn't you hear it?
Poop? Number one? Ooh. Pee-pee?
Sibilance.
I don't know what you're I don't know. I'm very confused. Welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hello, Slimy Bung. How are you?
Slimy Bung? Are you addressing myself or Mr. Hopwood?
Hello, Slimy Bung. How are you?
I guess he's talking to you. How are you?
How are you?
How are you? You think
Bung, how are you?
It does sound like that.
Hello, Slimy Bung. How are you?
Slimy Bung?
It does sound like, yes. We used to have that when I was Norm's co-host on Norm and Friends. There was someone who, well, yeah, there was some of that, but there was someone who would call with like a what do you call that? I forget. There was a specific term for it.
A vocoder?
Yeah.
Something to change your voice?
Yeah. But it was, a recording.
Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hey, this is Jim. Listen, I have a little bit of a complaint. The language on your program is a little too much for me. People are saying slimy B and PP. I don't want to say the full word, but it's a little much.
We're going to try to clean it up, Jim. Starting right now. In fact, you know what? I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways.
That's great.
I was
Hey,
actually-
also, can I get a pepperoni pizza?
Yes, you can. We'll have it right to you. Thanks, Jim. All right.
Why pepperoni?
Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Pizza.
Hello?
Pizza.
Hey, it's Will.
All right. I think we're done with calls for now.
All right, everybody, that's the end for everyone who's not a patron. And if you're wondering what's a patron, well, I'm about to tell you. A patron is somebody who pays $5 a month for bonus episodes, and those bonus episodes are over at patreon.com/notevenashow. This week, we've got some more Bung action, Jeremy Hanson, Connarton, as well as Alan Cox, and some other fun. And it's all great, and there's a podcast too, and it's worth it if you have the money, I promise you that. So check it out. Other than that, this week's comment of the week goes to Jason Crawley for his comment, Slimy Buns. Slimy Buns. This week's comment of the week topic is candy. And I am just going to be alluding one authority now, and that's I've alluded so many more authorities than that, so don't even worry about me. And Pinky is out at sea, and he will not be returning for vengeance. That you can count on. I'm totally will be fine. Thanks. Bye.